Hello everyone, I am Surrendo the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/insane parents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten helping me play Batman Arkham City will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that my cat has been the first all the way up to the 20 millionth and something president. So yes, he's been president over 20 million times. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, just leave him alone, please. And this person here says,
so I recently found out that my 13-year-old has been using way more than the allowed 30 minutes of screen time per day. I took his PlayStation and phone away and reduced his allowed time to 15 minutes per day. How do I make him follow these rules?
Okay, I'm gonna give this like a 40 out of 50. Yeah, something that I could maybe suggest is, I don't know, probably increase the amount of allowed screen time, because 30 minutes is a bit short if you ask me. Well, it's actually quite short if you ask me. And also, he's not gonna follow the rules if, he's only given like 30 minutes. Especially with most games nowadays probably having like longer things, and especially games nowadays having like long load times, probably like 10-15 minutes maybe. And yeah, I think maybe increasing it to like an hour or two could probably help, and maybe on like weekdays when it's not a school day, could maybe increase it to like, I don't know, 3-4 hours if like chores are done. You see how much better that sounds when, you give him kind of something to strive for and give him like a thing to do before he can get a lot more screen time, and how much more enforceable that sounds. And this next post here says, does he genuinely think violent video games are worse than giving a 10-year-old vodka? And this person here says, if I buy a 10-year-old a bottle of vodka, I'm the worst person in history. Well, yeah, because we kind of, have age limits on drinking age. Anyways, this person goes on to say, buy that same 10-year-old a copy of Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, and that's perfectly acceptable? Well, maybe you probably shouldn't be, but it would be far more legal for you to buy said 10-year-old a copy of Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, because, it would require somebody who's at least over the age of 17, or at least 17 or older, to buy that game. Anyways, this person goes on to say, society's so effed, and you think this is the norm? Hashtag society, hashtag parenting, hashtag parents, hashtag childcare. Okay, I'm gonna probably give this like a 45 out of 50. Yeah, dude, I don't think you actually know what that is. And also, yeah, just so you know, buying your child vodka is actually a pretty bad idea, just so you know. And I'm gonna tell you, you maybe also should not be letting your 10-year-old play Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto, but that's just personally what I would say. And this next post here says, glad you'll have fun, clever mom. And this person here says,
so, my bad mom moment took a turn to the dark side today. My son, whose 15th birthday is this weekend, told me he thinks he has borderline arachnophobia. Definitely should not have told me this. Well, my twisted little mind was having too much fun, and now he will have a giant black spider on his Oreo cake, surprise spiders inside of his gifts, possibly extra Halloween decorations for his party.
And I know it didn't say Halloween, but pretty much we know what it means. And yeah, perhaps 1 or 2 is fine, but maybe you're going a little bit overboard if you ask me. Anyways, this person goes on to say,
I know I'm a mean mom, but you can't tell me something like this and not expect me to have a little fun with it.
Well, I'm telling you, you're perhaps going a little bit overboard. Anyways, this person goes on to say,
hashtag boy mom, hashtag bad mom. Happy 15th birthday to my oldest baby boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 40 out of 50. Yeah, maybe you probably should not be exploiting your son's fears like this. That might be a bit of a bad idea if you ask me. And yeah, he's probably never ever gonna tell you anything like that ever again after that. And this next post here says, essential oils don't work. And this person here says, car pulled up with unresponsive kid. I tubed him, we coded him for a good hour, never got him back. His mom stopped his asthma meds and was giving him essential oils from an article she read. The essential oil quacks killed a child today with no recourse. Let that sink in. Yeah, this is giving a special out of 50, cause, yeah, that was really bad, and, those people should pay for what they did and how they killed a child, because the blood is very, very much on their hands. And this next post here says, selling her son's property, and this person here says,
Oculus Quest, 64 gigabytes, $600. My son is apparently an evil genius and managed to order this VR headset without my permission or knowledge.
I mean, I guess that would be bad if he nailed down your banking information and bought it that way. Anyways, this person goes on to say,
he is, however, not smart enough to completely cover his tracks and got caught. He is also not clever enough to read the fine print, which doesn't allow VR headset returns to Best Buy in the age of the sickness. This brand new Oculus needs to go to a more deserving and less deceitful owner. No trades, no lowballing. This is literally brand new out of the box. This is not an opportunity for you to get a VR headset for 25% off. Trust me, a peed off mom is not someone you want to lowball right now. We'll consider reasonable offers. Only used a couple of times.
It's not really brand new out of the box, it's used. Anyways, this person goes on to say,
will be sanitized prior to pickup. From a smoke-free home, comes in original packaging with 2 hand controllers, charging cord, and headset. Save my son from the wrath of his mom.
And this person down here says, how did your child get a hold of your banking info and PayPal password, as there's a lock on all that? And this person here says,
he is old enough to know how to set up his own account. He paid with his own money.
Well, then he's not really deceitful now, is he? I mean, it's not like he paid with your banking info, and if he did, yeah, that would be bad, and in all honesty, I would definitely support your decision, but yeah, he didn't do anything bad, and in all honesty, I'm gonna give this like a 50 out of 50. I think you maybe are going way, way overboard, and I think you maybe probably don't need to act like this. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.